All right. Hey there. In this video, I will show you how Twain's new native integration in Clay works. At the end of this video, you'll be able to go to Twain, create a sequence with copy that you like based on your own email examples that use personalization, that are relevant, that use the CTA that you want, that obey and follow your instructions, and that you can then quality control the AI before using it in Clay at scale. So we got a ton of feedback on our initial integration. We are very grateful for that. And we worked on solving all the small and also big things that were just not getting you the results that you need. So as a reminder, Twain is a copywriter for outbound at scale. With Twain, you don't need any templates, any spin tags. Every single message is generated uniquely for each and every individual prospect. So I'm opening the editor, and in the editor you can see here on the left side my campaigns. Then this is one campaign for outbound agency. You can see my full sequence. You can preview it for mobile. By the way, here under sequences, you can create a new sequence. I have my sequence ready here, and it's a 3-step sequence. This is the persona I'm using, and I have a lead list that I have exported from Clay, from my Clay table. Now, why do we initially generate these messages in Twain? Because we believe that AI is not ready for autopilot yet. And instead of having complex prompting where it is incredibly hard to predictably scale message generations, we give you previews in the editor. So you can upload your lead list, you can map the right columns, and then you can preview everything in the editor. You can tweak things, you can change things. So for example, you can see here, I can change the length, my additional instructions, I can change the tone, the framework. And for example, for both of my follow-ups, I have actually created my own follow-up frameworks that I'm using here. And now that I'm like happy with my sequence, I can take the sequence ID and I'll go to Clay, to my Clay table. I have the enrichment here. I added the column, and here you can see I already have, you have to add your API key, your Twain API key. Then you pick under sequences, you pick your own custom sequence. You paste the sequence ID here. I already have it. And then I map all the things that are based off the prospect information in Clay. So I can personalize everything to every single prospect depending on what data is available. Whatever you add here will override what is written in your sequence here in the persona. So don't worry about that. And then I can run this. I've already did it, right? Like I can run this and then I map it to these columns, and I can see here the messages. They are already formatted. I can see here it is following. For example, you can see here message 3, and then I can go to Twain. I can see here message 3. So they are not identical, but they follow the same structure. And that's the idea behind it. And that way you can scale it in Clay, and every single message, including the follow-ups, is completely unique. And that's how it works.